Marty here from PhonePants Reviews. Today we have the Kyocera Lingo. This phone is, not gonna lie, it's quite old. It's a CDMA, which I believe, it's CDMA, which means it's exclusive to Cricket. This model is a model similar to it, which was black, came out on Sprint, but this one is exclusive to phone companies like Cricket, which one would be Verizon. Anyway, CDMA, exactly. This is not a tri-band phone. It's really old. I think when this phone came out, Cricket didn't even know what tri-band was, or they were at least developing it. It has a 1.3 megapixel camera. It's like I said, it has a 1.3 megapixel camera. It has some keys over here. Let's get closer and see if it's focused. It won't get too focused because I'm using my laptop's. Let's see, let me back up a little bit. Alright, we have right here, this is a system key. This is to, you see the envelope, you probably can't see it, but this is an envelope right here. And you'd think that you would be able to get to your text messages quicker, but it isn't. It's unfortunately to get to your voicemail, when I can easily put in #99 on the front, but whatever. You have a camera key to get to your camera quicker, and you have a call button and an end button. These two, this to get to your settings, and this to get to your contacts. Here's a speaker button, which is pretty convenient, not gonna lie. You have your backspace button, enter, shift, space, blah 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 blah. Enough about the physical features. This has no MP3 player. This is where you charge it. Right here, this is the microphone. The speakers, very tiny. There's only one right there on the inside of the phone. If it's ringing and your phone isn't open, chances are you will not hear it. When you charge it, you'll hear a nice little tone, and it'll turn red if the battery is low. Otherwise, if it's done charging, it'll be green. The battery charge is surprisingly quick. Let's unplug that and take you on a little tour inside. What I like about this, the back, you have to turn it to open it, like so. Lol, can't open it. Alright. This is inside. Got your nice Kyocera battery. Lasts you about 260 minutes of talk time and about 300 standby hours. Or minutes, I don't know. Whatever, don't comment on this part. Anyway, right here, that is not for headphones, considering there's no MP3 player in this phone. So, it's, I believe it's 2.5. Let's test that right now. If it is 2.5, I have some headphones right here, and it is definitely 2.5. You put that there to use a headphone, a wired headphone only. Let's see, now onto the OS. It's a Kyocera phone. You know that it's not going to be anything special. It's not a smartphone, far from one. Let's see how your voice memory, schedule, alarm clock, calculator, timer, stopwatch. Oh, one thing I like about it is this pretty nifty flashlight. Flashlight. Oh, you can keep it on while you're doing stuff. You can just be like, hey, I need a flashlight all the time, so I'm just going to keep it on while I'm texting and stuff. Let's go back and turn that off. You have your media gallery, your pictures, your pre-saved images. They're nothing special. You have some crappy wallpapers. I don't know, these are my old ones. I have to go through and clean this up, but you know, they have some screensavers, which most phones don't have now. They have caller IDs. These are people I know. They have some pretty, they had ringers and stuff. They're all really mediocre. It doesn't matter. The browser, this phone isn't activated at this time, so I'm pretty sure the browser will not connect. However, it is extremely slow. The slowest thing I've ever seen in my life. Same thing with the games and apps. None of them are really available. I do have my backup, however. Let's see. Show you how texting is on this thing. Yeah, if you've never heard of this phone before and you think it's new, it's not. Oh, come on. Yeah, so there's definitely no YouTube. It can barely support sites. It can barely support Google. Alright, this is what texting looks like down here. Let's see. Wow, see, and if you hit buttons and don't forget to change them, that's what happens. Oh, okay, so apparently the phone is malfunctioning right now. I can't get rid of this cap, but whatever. Oh, I made a typo back there. Alright, so with this phone, the keys are raised. It's nice. However, the keys are very hard and clicky. They're a little hard to click on. The way the phone is really small and very bar-shaped, it's really not that comfortable in the arch part of your hand. Other than that, I don't have too much to say very nicely about this phone. When I had it, I was younger, and it was pretty cool because, there's that whole new keyboard thing when physical keyboards that pop out of phones like this was barely starting, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, Cricket has one of these. But, it wasn't like the Envy or anything, how that has an MP3 player, video camera. Oh yeah, speaking of camera, let's show you the horrible camera on this phone. I forgot to mention, there's nothing on this side, but on the side you have your volume rocker, and you have your camera. So volume rocker, camera. Present holds for camera. This has terrible quality. Right now it doesn't look so bad. But let's see, that is a sock of mine. It does not look like a sock from here, so let's take a picture. Yeah, it's terrible. It's a 1.3 megapixel camera. What more can you ask for? Huh, right? So, yeah. That is my review. Next to that, the buttons on here aren't very pushed up. They're a little, they're not hard to click, but it's just, this phone is it's a really odd shape. It's really not comfortable for the arch of your hand. Or not the arch, the palm of your hand. Yeah. So, if you ever go to Cricket and you see that they still have this phone, or if you go to Sprint or Verizon, whatever you do yourself a favor and stay away from this phone. Condemn it, kill it with fire. So it's really not worth it. I paid $299 for this phone. No, I didn't. $199 I actually downgraded. I had the Kyocera Slider Remix, which had an MP3 player and a 15-second video player. People say it has a 2 megapixel camera. That's incorrect. It has a 1 megapixel camera. But I feel like I had to downgrade. The camera was better, but it didn't have an MP3 player. And it had a keyboard, but it still wasn't anything special. Either way, guys, stay away from it. Thanks for watching, and this is Marty from PhonePants Reviews. Thanks.